Hi guys, Fog of Gaming here and we are live from Dallas, Texas. Today we're going to blow stuff up. We will show you all the cool tricks that you can do with the breaching charges. This is an advanced guide, but I'm not going to tell you how to make a C4 car. I think we all did that at least once in Battlefield 4, right? So we will show you everything else. From the basics to some pretty advanced tricks like double takedowns, the running man and death from above. We will even show you how you can hide your charges. Now, you know that you can throw them out of a car and that you can blow up anyone chasing you. You saw this in our double barrel shotgun movie. You can also throw them out of a helicopter, but it's a little bit difficult to predict where they will land. You can also throw them off a skyscraper. Yeah, duh, of course. Well, there is more to it than that. What if I told you that you can place them on any road while you are standing on a rooftop on one of those skyscrapers on downtown? And by place them, I really mean that you can place them in the exact location that you choose. Make your way to the top of one of those buildings and go to this spot, for example. From here you can place your charges exactly next to the bus on the main road. Most cars will drive past between the bus and the building on the opposite side, especially when the crane is down. You can block off this part of the map from the safety and comfort of your skyscraper. How do you do this? Very easy. Go and stand over here and look at the building in front of you. Aim slightly above the C or B letters and place one charge. Then look at the white thing on top of that building and place your second charge. This will evenly spread your charges across the road and you will be killing every car that drives past. You can even throw a charge from the very top of this building, in between that opening in the road, and it will land exactly in front of that tanker. This is how precise you can be. I will quickly show some good spots on another skyscraper, but you will have to figure out the other sweet spots yourself. Place one charge while aiming halfway down this building and place the other one 2 floors underneath those letters. This way you will be putting down your charges exactly where you would want to place them to block off this road that leads towards the Alpha car. You can place the third charge on the other side next to that bus, and by doing so you will be blocking off that road as well. Aim for the 6th window and your C4 will be in the perfect spot. Oh, by the way, I will start saying C4 instead of breaching charges, just to make things easier. You don't want to stay on top of this building. This will make your round very boring. Try to spot enemies on the ground and parachute down on them. They will never see you coming and this will get you a lot of kills in a very short period of time. You can blow up your C4 while you have your map selected if you are playing Battlefield on the PC. On the PlayStation or the Xbox you can't do this, at least not for now. If you're not playing on the PC, then you will have to deselect your map first before you can detonate your C4. Let's quickly go over the basics. As you all know, you have 3 charges that you can place at the same time, unless you reach tier 3 and you choose extra charges. Now you will be able to place a few more of them at the same time. Any ammo box will get you 1 new charge every 10 seconds. But if you have 2 of them, for example if you selected the upgraded ammo box when you reach tier 2, then you will get a new charge from each ammo box every 10 seconds. In other words, you will get 2 new charges at the same time. Unfortunately, you can't place your C4 on other players. This would have been a very fun thing to do. But you can place them on everything else. If you decide to place them on roads, then leave some space in between them. This will increase their effective range. Don't stack them on top of each other. 1 is enough to kill a vehicle, but I always place 2 just to be sure. How do you place them on cars? Well, you can not only place them on cars, you can even hide them so that the enemy can't see them. There are a few sweet spots. The tanker is pretty easy. Just lie down and place them anywhere underneath the tanker and nobody will be able to see them. The van is also an easy target. You can hide them underneath the van when you lie down in front, behind or next to it. It's impossible for the enemy to see, so you will get a guaranteed kill. The sedan and the coupe are a little bit trickier. You can place your C4 underneath the car when you lie down behind it, but it won't be hidden. If your enemy is approaching the car from this side, he will be able to see the blinking light. So we have to find another way. The best spot is near the tires. Don't place them on the tires, this will be very obvious. Place them right in front or behind the tire, like this. This will hide about 80% of the charge. The small part that you still see is irrelevant. You will see it when you're lying down of course, but it's almost impossible to see when you're running towards the car. There is only one problem. that blinking light. The only way to hide this blinking light is to place the charge in a certain way depending on which side of the car that you're placing the charge. If you want to place it on the left side of the car, then you need to place it behind the tire. If you want to place it on the right side, then you have to place it in front of the tire. This will hide the blinking light. If you do this the opposite way, then everyone will be able to see that light. Now if you can't be bothered with remembering whether it was left or right, then place it inside of the car. I haven't seen anyone do this yet, so your enemies won't be looking for this. When you approach your target, shoot at one of the windows. Just shoot it enough until you destroy that window. Then leave your charge in the back seat and enjoy watching the guy drive off with his ass sitting on a stick of C4. You know what a double takedown is, right? This is very easy to do. Find a good spot where you can place 2 charges, preferably on a busy road. Place your third C4 on a car and make sure that it's hidden. Let the guy drive off with the C4, but don't get trigger happy. So don't blow him up yet. Keep an eye on your map and wait for the right time. Let another car drive over your 2 other charges and boom, 2 cars down with the press of a button. There were a few occasions where I killed 8 people with the double takedown, so it's very rewarding to wait for the right time. Most of us know that you can place your C4 on a zip line and that you can blow up anyone at the other end. But there are only a very few occasions when you can pull this off. So we decided to show you something better. You probably don't know what a Running Man is. The Running Man is the title of an old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but I thought it was an appropriate name for this little trick. Most of us have already been roadkilled, right? Well, it's time for payback. This trick works best if you think that you will be too late to place your C4 because you see a car coming your way in the distance, and you can't get out of there in time without being seen. You could place your C4 and run back into cover, but the driver will see you doing that and he will just turn around and get out of there. So you have to lure him in. Make sure that you spot a car first if it is a normal car that is approaching you. Place your C4 and run away. Make sure that you run away in the opposite direction of where that car is, with your back to the car. The driver will only have one thing on his mind: roadkill. He will be under the impression that you didn't see him and that you are an easy kill. You showed him the bait and at the right time, boom. Okay guys, let us know in the comments what your C4 tricks are. Help out your fellow teammates and blow up everyone else. This was Fog of Gaming, thanks for watching and see you on the battlefield.